What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video, and today's reaction is the very special monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower, Jess, aka Ferret Mum. Jess, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you for this awesome request. I have wanted to do this song for the longest time. I've seen it floating around my YouTube. It's always been something that I've been like, I'll get to it eventually, but I've got this list I've got to get through first, but I want to get to that. And now Jess has given me the opportunity to react to it. With that said, I do need to say this is one of the few times I'm coming back and filming this intro after I've already reacted to the video. I filmed the reaction, I'm coming back to film the intro because I need to put a trigger warning in here to let you guys know this song does tackle themes of mental health. There is definitely a strong underlying current of mental health and mental illness. So not even an underlying current, it's very prevalent in the video and in the song. A lot is said about it. If that's something that's going to trigger you or cause you to be upset, please check out any of my other reactions on the channel. I have lots of happy smiley reactions on there. But if that's it, I just wouldn't want anyone to come into this one blind and get triggered by what the video is about, because it does tackle like a darker theme. It's a person's internal struggles. So please check that out on my channel. But if you're willing to move ahead with this one, I can't wait for you guys to check this out. I do also want to say that throughout the video, there was something clicking around in my head where I was like, there's something someone's told me about this. I mentioned about twice or three times through the video that I think he's performing live. Is he performing live? No, he couldn't be performing live. Turns out he is. I have since gone back to my chat with Jess where she originally suggested this. My brain literally made me forget when I was actually doing the reaction. But yes, apparently this was filmed and performed basically live, even with the multiple camera angles. That just makes it so much more impressive. That makes it mind-blowingly awesome. And you guys are about to see why I'm flabbergasted that that could even be a thing that happens. And I low-key would like to see how he does this on stage. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys get into this reaction. Please check out the original linked in the description below as always. And this is Ren's song, Hi Ren. Okay. That's different. That was some horror movie vibes going on. Actually, you know what that was? That was some Batman Professor Pig vibes right there. For anyone who knows Batman and knows the lesser known villains, I would love a Professor Pig movie, by the way. He is fantastically creepy, and it would be the darkest Batman movie they would ever make. But this is giving me full Professor Pig vibes. I'm wondering what the story of this song is going to be if we're starting out with this. Hi, Ren. I don't know what I expected from this song. For some reason, like, I've seen the still image of it and I knew he was sitting there with a guitar, but still for some reason, and I don't know why it is, I thought that this was like a rap song or a hip hop song. I think someone told me that at one stage. Is this not? Is this, what genre is this? Because he's performing absolute licks on that guitar at the moment. I'm so curious where this is going. What is going on right now? First of all, the subtitles aren't synced up to the video. I may get rid of those eventually if it keeps going. But those notes were stunning. Sir. I expected from this song.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to...
Oh my god. So yeah, it is. If there's rap in here, is he having like an internal conversation with his demons? Like, I feel like this is basically saying that he's been mentally healthy for a while, and now his demons are coming back, and this is his demons talking to him at the start here. But wow, okay, we're gonna keep going. I've taken it all the way back. I want to hear that full first section again.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you...
The way that he's doing these characters, not only from like the video standpoint of him going back and forth, but on top of that, the actual like the way he's doing it in his voice with the two different voices and the playing of the guitar, this is mind-blowing. Like, I don't necessarily think that this was recorded live, but he's playing that guitar. Was this recorded live? No. We'll find out.
So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, they're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can...
Right there. This is... I don't know if I'm calling myself out here, but everyone has conversations like this in their head. Like, maybe not this literally, but you've got that little voice in your head that on some level, whether it's minute in your day-to-day life, just telling you that maybe you don't look the best today, or you can't do that, you don't know how. You've got that self-doubt inside you. Ren's coming at this from a point of full mental health, where this thing's saying, you can't get better, you need me, I'm the only thing that makes your life worth living or makes your life, like, makes you capable. I don't know whether he's really coming at this from a mental health standpoint, an addiction standpoint, all of the above. But my God, he is hitting this hard.
That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me, I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one, split in two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me, I'm not
Those were bars! What?
Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me, I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one, split in two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me, I'm not left.
That was sick writing. That was so good. My God. Like, I was not prepared for those kind of bars.
Wanna kill me, I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like...
honestly, oh my God. He is spitting bars in this. And to be bold enough to sit there and call out your own self-doubt in such a large scale way, that's a lot, man. I would love to know kind of where his head was at when he was writing all this. What was the inspiration? Where did it all come from? Because this is intense.
Like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man. You're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original. You criminal rip-off artist.
Wow. It's brave to call yourself out like that in a video, man. In your song, call yourself out. And look, we live in a world where it is near impossible to make something truly original. Like, every single artist is getting called out for, you know, either their beats or their hooks or the lyrics being too much like someone else or their voice sounding too much like someone else. And for him to just be like, to know that people are saying that about him, or know that people are going to say that about his song, and just be like, I'm going to put it in there. That's brave.
Man did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you. I don't need you. I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself. I'm a genius. And I will be great. And I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath it. That's right.
Yes, boy. That was some straight up talking to the mirror aspirations. I forget what you call them, but when you say you repeat your stuff every day, the fact that he called himself a genius, he said he's going to be great, he's going to make waves, believe it.
And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath it. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
That was bonkers. I don't even know what to say about that. My God. First of all, the writing, the lyrics he was putting in there are insane, like insanely good. But the whole way it was performed, the staring straight down the camera, the lights flickering, the way that the music changed up. He's right when he says earlier in the thing, in the song, that his music's not about being commercial and it's not about being on the radio, because this isn't something that you'll turn on your radio and hear, but it's got such an important message. It is such a breath of fresh air. It is something that's so unique. I'm blown away so far.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower of the man I've become, when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong.
His voice is stunning. I was not ready for him to go into that full singing mode. Oh my god. I'm gonna put it out there. The getting up out of the chair took me a little bit by surprise because I thought I guess he was using the chair and like the hospital stuff and all that as kind of a reflection more of mental disability than anything physical. But to see him kind of stand up out of it was a very kind of empowering moment. It was very well used. But that I loved the way that they went through that insane, really dark bit and then went back to almost exactly what Ren said the first time that he had a chance to speak to his darker thoughts, that I've been taking some time. I'm working on myself. I'm looking inward. And then he's built it up to this climax of, I can be the opposite of what you are. I can be hope. And I love that.
That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate to different sides.
Again, I'll put it out there. Watching him play the guitar there, like, again, it's a film clip. There's no way that he actually did this live with all the camera cuts and everything. It would have had to be recorded multiple times, I imagine. But the fact that the way that he's playing the guitar, he's straight up playing it. Like, that's not... There's a lot of film clips you'll see either someone playing guitar or playing piano, and it's like, yeah, but are you? But are you really? This man's playing his guitar, and he can play the guitar.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got.
This man is spitting pure facts. I'm gonna let him finish, but I need to, if I don't get my thoughts out now, I'm gonna lose them because that's my brain. But there are so many times, so many things. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't talk about it a lot. I've talked about it in my Discord, but I used to struggle with an eating disorder. I have had one for most of my life. I've always been incredibly skinny, and You wouldn't guess it as much looking at me now, but yeah, I suffered with that, and I've noticed lately I'm suffering with it again. So I'm taking the steps to start working on it again because I'm struggling just to eat meals. And what he said there just hit with me so much that it is a continuous back and forth dance. When you have any kind of issue mentally, no matter how big or how small, it's not something that goes away. It is something that you dance with. You have good moments, you have bad moments, and there's always that time where it's going to creep back in, but you need to always know that it's going to go away again. And I'm seeing that now. I'm seeing the wave come in, and I've just got to ride it out until the tide goes back out again. Um, and I've had a similar thing with my ADHD. I've noticed I expected I've been diagnosed with ADHD. I'm going to start taking medication, and everything's all good from here on out. And it's not. It is just now that I understand that there's a reason my brain functions the way it does, and I can now put coping mechanisms in place for that. And yeah, for him to he worded it perfectly there in terms of the brighter the light is, the bigger the shadow gets. The higher you get, the more the come down is, and the more that you try and keep pushing through and keep struggling and keep working and just ignore the bad thoughts, they'll go away eventually. Just keep pushing forward, the harder the come down is when it happens. And if we don't take time to look after ourselves, that come down can be way too severe. It's so easy these days to feel like we don't have time. We have to work, we have jobs, we have hobbies, we have commitments with friends, family. I don't have time to just sit home and take a self-health day. Or, who cares if I'm overtired? I don't have time to sleep. We need to put our own health first, mental, physical, everything, because it catches up with you. And the more you resist looking after yourself, the harder it hits when it catches you. I'm gonna let Ren keep talking. I just had to get that out of my head because I would have lost it otherwise.
Eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
That was a really, really gorgeous way to end an absolutely incredible song. That entire song was breathtaking and unique. And like I said, it was such a breath of fresh air. It it didn't feel mainstream, but it didn't feel like it had to be or was trying to be mainstream. It felt like Ren had a message he wanted to say, and he conveyed it beautifully through character, through performance, through voice. Everything about it was fantastic. I that It tackles some heavy stuff, and I hope that in everyone's lives they can spend some time being a bit kinder to themselves, because I know some phenomenal people. I've got some incredible people in my Discord who I care about so much, and y'all are incredible at offering support to each other. But there's a couple of times where I'll have to say, hey, you wouldn't say that about anyone else in the herd. Don't say it about yourself. Give yourself the same love that you would give everyone else, because it's an easy thing to say and a damn hard thing to do. So please, if you're watching this, if you've stuck around for this long, love yourself a little bit more every single day. I love you. I care about you. This song was great, so please go in the description and go to the original, give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe to Ren, come back here and give me a like and a comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check me out over on Patreon, where I do weekly polls for 3 weekly polls a week. I do TV show reactions. I'm currently doing 2 TV show reactions a week. I have monthly movie reactions. I have a monthly live stream, and I have at the highest tier, you can get a reaction just like Jess did today. Guys, thank you all so much for sticking it out and watching this one with me. I care about you all so much, love you all so much, and I hope if you're struggling that you will get the help that you need. I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.